now day 2 of the 53rd annual RAGBRAI, and today riders will leave Harlan and travel roughly 57 miles, going through Guthrie Center, then passing through Elk Horn and Exira on the way. RAGBRAI's ride director Matt Phippen says that they've adapted to the growing e-bike trend, saying that they make RAGBRAI more accessible to people who otherwise wouldn't be able to participate. Phippen did warn, however, that e-bike riders need to be more aware of their surroundings, especially traveling at those higher speeds.
We need riders to work with each other, blend in with each other, and not use the e-bike to blow past riders going up the big hill when everybody else is slowing down. They're flying by. They need to know how the bike handles.
Phippen also emphasized the importance of having experience riding your e-bike before riding RAGBRAI because, like a car, each one rides different.
And it's common during RAGBRAI for riders and spectators alike to engage in some partying and drinking here and there. But there's a group at RAGBRAI this year making sure everyone can have fun and be included, no alcohol required. The Phoenix is a nationwide nonprofit that helps create fun, engaging activities in a sober environment, especially for people recovering from substance use or mental health challenges.
Doing things with like-minded people that are also in recovery have, had some of the same downfalls as myself. I've been sober for 18 years, but I would do it for free. I did it for free for a long time. I was a volunteer for 8 years, and it's just, it changes people's lives.
The organization has a sober, active living booth set up to create a comfortable yet pleasing time for those riders who want to remain sober on the route.
And one rider this year traveled from Indianapolis with one goal in mind: to spread joy with his lucky pennies. Danny Davis is a 4-time RAGBRAI rider who rides an old-fashioned penny farthing bike. And during the ride, he's handing out these lucky pennies to spread a message of joy through cycling and to also raise awareness for a cause that means a lot to him.
I ride this big goofy bike and it gets a lot of attention, and I ride to raise money to buy kids bikes. So I've given away over 100 bicycles already. I raise awareness for autism. My granddaughter Bella has autism, and I buy special bikes for special kids.
Certainly a great reason to get out there. Now listen, if you want to get in touch with Davis about helping with his cause, you can visit luckypennyusa.com.
For one Iowa family, RAGBRAI is about much more than cycling. The Giffen family is riding together with 4 generations on the route while keeping the memory of their beloved family member Daniel alive. In 2021, Daniel joined the ride while battling brain cancer, and he received a hero's welcome across Iowa. His family says the support they felt from communities along the way is something they will never forget.
All of Iowa showed up for my son battling brain cancer, and he got a hero's welcome in every town we came into. Iowa always had my heart.
Now, Daniel passed away in June of 2025, but his family continues to honor him every mile they ride. 50 years after his first RAGBRAI ride, one Iowa native is back on the route, this time with a bigger mission in mind. Dwayne Grady is riding across the state to raise money and awareness for the Heifer International. That's a nonprofit helping farmers and families around the world fight hunger and poverty. Grady says he could have simply taken on the challenge for himself, but he wanted to use the journey to make a difference.
I could have just ridden, but I figured, it's kind of interesting that that I haven't done it for 50 years. That's probably not something that's very common. So I figured that would be the incentive to invite people to help me do a good cause at the same time.
Grady says he hopes his ride inspires others to find purpose at any age.